Yeah, like if you want them, then you have to come to us. Number 12. So it's like number 28. Yeah. So you're going to difference division. You're going to subtract the minus 6 and 8 minus 6, right?
Yeah.
X can't stay at the top. And I'll put that to the bottom. So
So when do you play this week? Saturday. 8th grade's got Lehman tomorrow. Home or away? At Jackson. No. 8th graders. Oh, you know. Here. Yeah.
Where's there? Are they at 5?
Yeah.
Should be able to watch that one.
Be a bloodbath.
Should
be a bloodbath.
Like we should kill it. Or just physical.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like playing at Jackson because I made my wife go get sweats since I'm really home.
I've eaten that like twice. My rag eats it all the time.
In your life?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Oh my!
There's always somewhere else to go, I guess.
Cali boys like this. All right, let's look up here. Hey, quiet down. Yeah. All right, 22. Okay, remember, these are power to power. Okay, so this 3, this cube goes to the 3 and to the x to the 4th. So I have 3 cubed x to the 12th. I have to multiply. So 3 to the first power. 1 times 3 is 3. 4 times 3 is 12. But then if I have a number here, a base with a number, I'm going to do this math. So 3 cubed is 27 x to the 12th. If you leave it as 3 cubed, it's wrong. Okay, same idea here. We're not gonna get freaked out by this negative. 2 is gonna go there. 2 is gonna go there. So I get -4. Okay, -4 squared and d to the 14th. Okay, Zach, tell me, what do I need to do about the negative here?
You need to, well, since it's not attached to the 4, wait.
It was in the parentheses here.
So what you would do is you would just do -4 times itself.
-4 times itself, okay. Notice it's in the parentheses. So if I didn't have this d to the 7, I would have -4 squared like that, okay? So what is -4 squared? 16 d to 14.
If you're positive, most a lot of you got negative.
Okay, 28. Couple of ways to do this. I'm going to show you how I like to do it. I have more x's down here, okay? How many more do I have on the bottom? I have 2 more x's on the bottom. So I just do 6 minus 4, I get x squared. There's more down here, I'm going to leave them down there. Now for the y's, there's more up here. I'm going to leave them up there. The difference is 2, okay? 8 minus 6. Questions about that? Okay, 33, a little bit more complex. This is where I have this fraction raised to a negative exponent. I'm going to flip it immediately. Okay, I'm going to have x, y to the 5th over x cubed, y to the 4th. And this is all still now to the 3rd power, positive 3. Okay, now this is going to go to all these terms in here. It's going to go there, there, and then down here, and down here. So I get x15, nope, sorry. I get x to the 3rd, y to the 15th, over x to the 9th, y to the 12th. Okay, there's my power to power step. And now I have to do my division step. More x's on the bottom, that's where they're going to stay. Okay, I have x to the 6. All right, 9 minus 3. Now, for the y's, it's going to be 15 minus 12. And there's more up here, so they stay up here. So y to the third. Okay? Questions there? Christian?
So with the x is the one on the left is x to the third, and the one on the bottom is x to the ninth. How would that be 6? Wouldn't that be negative 6?
If I take everything to the top,
Oh,
I would get x to the negative 6. So then I would have to take it to the denominator. Anything else? That was the last one, correct? All right. Okay, we're gonna split you up today.
Take your squad.
So if the people that typically test and quiz with me and Mrs. Wolfstrom, we're gonna go over there right now. All right, and we're gonna go over. They did the odds, correct, Mr. Dila?
Correct.
All right, we're gonna go over the odds. All right, so you need just pencil, calculator, and your review sheet.
can I just take over?
Yeah, take a book bag. Yep, absolutely. You want to take your book bag, you can do that as well. Not a big deal. All right, you're staying in here. Let's just go through these answers, and then we'll see what we need to fix, and then kind of finish that up. So read through here. So the power of 10 to the 7th is 10 million. Remember, for these first few, you start with the number 1, and then you move it to the right, or you move it to the left, where there's a positive exponent or a negative exponent. And so number 3, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros, and then a 1. Okay. Number 5, 10 to the negative 4. All right, number 7, double, triple check your answer. It's positive 1 over 36. Okay, positive 1 over 36. Now here's why, because it's negative 6 to the negative 2nd power. The negative 6 is in parentheses, and you multiply negative 6 times negative 6. You can put it in your calculator, that part of it, but you gotta put negative 6 in parentheses. Okay, and write it like that. Number 9, 4, t to the 3rd. Number 11, 3, k to the 7th over x to the 6th. When you are done. 13, find the value of the expression 30.5 times 10 to the 4th in, so you're just multiplying that. That just means you take the decimal point, move it 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, 305,000. Scientific notation, it has to be between 1 and 10. 6.78 times 10 to the negative 7th. And for 17, we're not going to leave any numbers to a power. So do not leave in any answer like 4 to the 2nd power, x to the 5th. Make it 16 x to the 5th. And this one here will be negative 343. 19, a cubed c to the 5th, a to the 8th becomes a to the 11th, c to the 5th. All right, flip it over. Sam, what do you got for 21?
I got 1.884 times 10 to the 28th.
Like this?
Yeah.
All right, 23. Josh, what do you got for that?
I got 1 over x, then 27.
Okay, 25. All right, Brett, what do you got for 25?
7.
Say again.
7.
B to the 7th. And then let's do one more. Okay, London, what do you got for 27?
27k to the 9.
Okay, let's take a look at those answers. See where we're at. $21. You want to multiply 3.14 times 600 because that doesn't have a power. And then 1.8 1884, your final answer does have to be 1.884 times 10 to the 20. That's very good. 1 over x to the 27 is correct because negative 5 times 7 is negative 35 plus 8 is negative 27. 1 over x to the 27. And 25 is b to the 7th. 27, I agree, 27. And this is where a lot of you left this as 3 cubed. Make sure it's 27k to the 9th. All right, 29. Hanan, what do you got for that one?
X to the third minus 6.
Like that? All right. Zach Wallace, what do you got for 31?
27 p cubed over q to the 21st.
Did I write that right?
Yeah.
Okay, Amanda, how about 33?
1 over 27b.
Like that? All right, Rachel, how about 35? There's no 35? We'll make one up. 29. X cubed y to the 6th. Got it. 31. 27p cubed over q to the 21st. Good. You got p to the 18th, you got p to the 15th. You cannot leave 2 p's running around in your problem. Okay, so that would be p to the third. All right, and 33. I got b cubed over 27. For that one, this is similar to what Mr. Schler just did. If you got this negative exponent to a fraction, flip it. Okay, make it a positive exponent. Now you got b cubed, 3 to the third. Do not leave any power to any number to a power. Like 2 cubed is 8. 4 squared is 16. Make sure you do that. All right. I want to do 22 together just to make sure we're on the same page, and then you're going to finish this. So go up to number 22. Okay, 2.06 times 10 to the negative 4 times 7.02 times 10 to the 12. Jordan and Colin, we did this one a little bit yesterday. We went over it. Connor, you remember how I can do this?
Which one?
22.
22. Don't you multiply the decimal numbers and then you multiply the exponent?
Yes, you multiply the two constants. So you can use your calculator. What's 2.06 times 7.02, Connor?
14.4612.
14.4612.
Yep.
All right. And usually, and once that, and I'll round that to 2 decimal places here in a second. I'm going to keep it for now. Times 10 to the negative 4 times 10 to the 12th. All right, when you multiply those two together, what does that actually give us, Connor? 10 to the what power?
To the negative 4. Did you say? Oh, no, never mind. That would be.
What do you do to the exponents?
Don't you just add them?
Yep.
Oh, it would just be 9. No, 8. Never mind.
8.
8. Math.
All right. Josh, can I leave this as my final answer?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. No, because it says it's a scientific notation. The key thing here is 14.461. That's not scientific notation. Why not, Josh?
You gotta have 1 point something.
Okay, so you're gonna make it. Now I'm gonna make it 1.45, but you should keep that first step so you show me the whole thing. And now that's gonna change my power, Josh. You know what it changes the power to?
10-7, 10-8, 10-9.
And so yeah, you're one of them.
10-9, 10-9.
Yep. If you make this number smaller, you got to make the other number bigger. Okay, you got to counter it. So anything you make smaller, you got to make the other one bigger. Okay. So now I'm gonna write that as 1.45 times 10 to the 9. Okay, for that. Does that make sense, Preston? All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead and start on the evens. And we'll try and give you a little about 5-6 minutes, see how far you get. Let's see what we can go over. Let me know when you miss. Did you do that? Okay, we'll leave a negative explanation. Okay. Go down. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, now this is 2 4 5. It's not gonna be a negative number. That's a negative, that's a negative, that's a negative. Come back here. To the system. Okay. If you use your calculator, you got to. That'd be it. Put it there. Take that one. Here, I'll check this out again. Okay, you actually may have to, you would have to make that 2.00. Okay, just for that second, make sure you get that right. Alright, go back up here. Don't move the 7, because it's going to the next one. Don't move the 3. It's not to the next one. Bad. Okay, erase it. Alright, now look at it. There's nothing wrong with this. Now, what's the only one that moves? The G to negative 4 has to go down here with 3 stays on top. Cannot leave 5 cubes. What is that? Don't erase it, just put equal and write it next to it. There you go. Alright, now what did I just say? Fix that. Yeah. You good?
Yeah. I thought that you do that. Put there,
Oh, yeah, because that's, no, if it's not in parentheses, you would not take it to that pile. Okay? Other than that, you should get it. Done? Done?
Okay, no,
No.
question. So, for this one, I saw up there, you the bigger number, you subtract the small number, would that be the same for this? Or
You can do that way, that's what it's sure.
Okay.
You can do three minus, if you do three minus nine, it gives you negative six, but then you have to move it down below.
okay.
And then you cannot have any decimals in your answer,
No.
unless it's, scientific notation.
Okay.
So like right here, what is a to b? So I'll do that. Where you at, Rachel? What number? 18? Okay. London, where you at? Alright. Okay, alright. You can't not have decimals in answer. Okay. So if this 5 is negative 30, write it as 1 over 5 is 30. Do that. 5 to the third power. Now you can use your calculator to figure out what 5 to the third power is. What is it? So that's 1 over 125. Okay, now, how about this one here? What do we do here? Can I have a negative exponent? Can I have a zero exponent? What do you think? Well, the 3 doesn't move because it's not an exponent, only move the g. So I wanted to see what you think it's going to be. Write it down and we can fix it. I just gotta see what you want to do. Yep, that's a 1. Alright, that's right. 3 stays, do you think, I'll fix that one. Alright, Colin, done with that one? Or with my key?
Yeah.
Did you get them all? Okay, alright, so 2. Jordan, what do you got for 2?
Number 2, 1 million.
1 million. How many zeros? That'll help me out.
5,000.
5, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should have 5 zeros, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. Yep, it is 1 million. Very good, but 5 zeros.
You skip 1, so you go 1.
Yeah, sort of depends.
Yeah.
I just wrote the wrong answer. Oh.
Okay. So number 4, Amanda, what do you got for that one?
1,000.
What? 1,000?
Yeah, because you just put 2 zeros on the end of the phone.
You put 2 zeros on the end of 1. Now think about it. What's 10 times 10? 100. It's gotta be 100. Okay. When you are doing these, with the first 4, you actually start with the number 1. The number 1 and you move to the right or to the left. So you would start with the 1 and move 2 to the right. I would start with the number 1 and I would move 6 to the left. So just be careful on that. So really double check your answers. Preston, what do you got for 6?
1 times 10 to the 7th.
All right, when it just says a power of 10, you don't need the 1, just make it 10 to the 7th power. Okay, 10 to the 7th power. All right, now for some of these, you don't, like for all of these, don't leave a number to a power. And that's what I was talking about earlier. So I got 1 over 5 to the 3rd, and it's 1 over 125. Unless it's in scientific notation, you cannot have any decimals. For the most part, we're doing good on that, but I just want to make sure I reiterate that. All right, Jaylee, what about number 10? What do you got for that?
I got 3 over g to the negative 4th power and y to the 0.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot have a negative exponent in your answer. And what you did, you did the right thing, but when you move it down below, that now becomes a positive exponent. And what does y to the 0 equal? 1. So that goes away. Do not put y to the 0 in it as an answer. So this should be 3 over g to the 4th. Like that. 3 over g to the 4th. Anna, what do you got for 12?
7 c over a4
Good. 7, c to the 5th over a4 b cubed. Double check what you got. Zach, how about 14?
0.0403.
0.0403. You start at 403, move it 4 to the left. That would be correct. What is this in scientific notation? as you move through that. Connor?
2.006 times 10 to the 8.
Yep, and do put that as 2.006 times 10 to the 8. All right, 18, no decimals. All right, in this case here, 5 cubed stays on top. 8 to the negative second goes down below is 8 squared. That becomes 125 over 64 because 8 squared is 64. That is your answer. Leave it. Leave it. Do not divide that and give me a decimal. Leave that. Jordan?
I got 13.
How'd you get 13?
Because I added 85 and then added 2 and -2 and 3.
You can't do that. You can only do that if they have the same base. So if this was 8 to the negative second times 8 to the third, then you could say that's 8 to the first power. See what you did. You can't do it when they're different bases.
All right.
Okay. Josh, how about 20?
I got P5K 8.
K to the 8th power. So that would be correct. All right, we're running out of time here. The answers, I'll just put them up here if you want to take a quick look. For the back. And then I'll move it up. See how this looks. Probably not very good. Well, it's better than a 0. I know that. All right, guys, have a great day. Quiz tomorrow. No homework. Yep. Did you get that reviewed? Let me see a review. Did you do that homework?
Yeah, I did it.
Let me see it real quick.
Oh my god. No way.